Sparta, Crossville. We're going to start talking about Tennessee a little bit more here as you are under a tornado watch. Nashville, we got a pretty strong storm coming through Nashville right now, but nothing severe. The good news is I think that once this is past Nashville, there's going to be a period of time today where we're not going to have to worry about severe weather at all in Nashville. So we're doing all right up there in most of Middle Tennessee for right now. We are doing less ideal in Alabama as our storm that's approaching Tuscaloosa from the west is continuing to get stronger, continues to look more, concerning on radar. We've got a big hook here, and we're worried about our friends in Warsaw Ridge, Pleasant Ridge, and Lewiston, and we're encouraging everyone to take shelter if they haven't already. Additionally, we are concerned about Meridian, Mississippi, as there is a tornado warning in effect right now. For you, the rotation has really let up a lot, but this storm has produced several tornadoes today. We believe that it could continue to do so as it moves off to the east and northeast. So stay in your safe spots at least for the next hour or so in Meridian. You've got this storm, and then you've got another one coming. That this Meridian, you're going to have the same problem that all of our people down here to the south and west have had, where we've just got a train of storms coming through.
Hey, Ryan, we got rotation coming into Bay Springs right now.
All right, let's hear from Andy, and then we're gonna look at Brad's camera as well. Go ahead, Andy.
Thanks, Ryan. Yeah, Brad's probably on that Bay Springs storm or going to get close to it. I believe that's close to producing a new tornado here, cycling just as the lead storm did there. But mostly, after you look at that, I just want to direct your attention back down to Columbia. It does look like, yeah, we're going to have another one of these signatures, perhaps produce another intense tornado in this region, especially as it approaches Seminary. So this tornado warning in Seminary, it ends right now, so there's going to be no tornado warning in Seminary and Covington County. However, very soon there's going to be one, and more than likely one of the considerable tag ones, which is the particularly dangerous situation, just due to the velocity signature we see here, despite not having a debris signature with this one yet that we've detected with the radar. So I would imagine that once again, these areas are going to be in another PDS tornado warning, and this one's going to pass very close to Seminary. So advance heads up there for a new warning coming, and this one, I know you've had several already, which is why I want to keep relaying this. This is the most current one, and it will be headed towards you.
All right. Thank you, Andy. We've got another serious situation developing here between Bassfield and Sumrall, coming up towards Seminary, Bethel, Melba, and Collins even might have to be a place that has to potentially take shelter again as this storm rapidly intensifies. I would say we'll get that new polygon here within the next couple of seconds, maybe, as they are likely drawing the coordinates right now. But we've got Seminary potentially in the line of fire here. We've also, I want to talk to our folks in Taylorsville. There is a tornado warning right now in Taylorsville, but it's going to be allowed to expire really soon. Okay. We've had a lot of tornado damage reports coming out of Taylorsville. Looks like there's actually quite a bit of damage today in Taylorsville. When that warning is allowed to expire and they start allowing the
Yeah. Sure. You want me to give you my YouTube username? The funny, I'm about to comment on your.
Jackson, all of them are right on top of this thing. Go ahead, Andy.
Commented on one. I think I'm subscribed to you. Hold on, let me subscribe.
from the Columbus, Mississippi radar, we could see that is unwarned, was previously warned, but is now rapidly increasing in velocity here as it heads toward the Millport, Alabama area into southern Lamar County. So I expect a new warning for this shortly, especially with its presentation aloft and confirmation of that mesocyclone from the Birmingham radar as well. So cross-checking all the sources here, this looks like
Yeah,
we'll
just
get a
have it,
tornado
just have
warning
it open
shortly,
just in
unless
case.
there's a medium, probably high confidence. Y'all watch out here into southern Lamar County, Alabama.
All right. Thank you, meteorologist Andy Hill, for taking us up here to Millport. This is Lamar, Pickens, Fayette counties in Alabama. Not warned yet, but y'all watch out up there in Millport, Kennedy, and Fayette.
A new PDS tornado warning.
And now
has
we've
been
got
issued.
ourselves
a new
another
PDS tornado warning
PDS
has been
tornado
issued.
warning. This one is unfortunately for Taylorsville. So we just talked about this. Yeah, we've got another PDS tornado warning now for Taylorsville. This is Covington, Jasper, Jefferson County. This is Jones, Lamar, and Smith County in Mississippi. It's time to take shelter again. In this also includes Bassfield, Collins, and Taylorsville. This area has been worked over so many times today, but here we go again. And then also, for the first time today, Laurel, Mississippi. You are under this tornado warning as well. We need you to get to your safe spot. Sandersville, and of course Seminary most immediately. You guys have got to get down there. So we've had a tornado today go just to the west of Bassfield. We had one come really close to Bassfield. Now we're going to have one go just to the south and east of Bassfield, it looks like, between Bethel and Morris. Right now, we've got a tornado, a radar-indicated PDS tornado warning. So we believe that there could be a tornado on the ground right here, right around Bethel, coming up towards Morris. Let me show you, or let me tell you, some landmarks around here, just in case that helps ring a bell for anybody, and makes you take shelter. If you know where the Nelson Septic Tank Services is, then you know where this tornado is, generally. If you know where the Sure Anchor Baptist Church is, that's another place that could be potentially taking on damage from this tornado right now. It's going off to the north and east. It's going to go up towards Davis Transportation. On its approach to Seminary, it will come very close to the Holy Temple Cemetery and the Smyrna Landmark Missionary Baptist Church. All these places are in a very dangerous situation where there is a big tornado on the ground right now coming towards them. This is a big, bad signature here, and it's just going to be another one that produces very significant damage, it seems like. And this goes all the way out over an hour for, once again, Taylorsville, almost to Bay Springs. This includes Stringer, Blue Ridge, Moss, Shady Grove, and the entire town of Laurel.
Okay, I just posted the picture.
My goodness. So, yeah, take shelter now. We'll probably have a good view of this from a storm chaser here soon, as it does seem like they're all on their way down towards Laurel. Nick Smigo is in Laurel right now. And then, well, a lot of these guys are also on our storm that we've got to pay attention to up here near Lowen as well, or Lewin, however you say that. Connor Croft is in front of that one. And it's not producing a tornado right now from what I can tell, but it's awfully close to it as it moves up towards Penalty and New Fellowship. Let's check back in on our Tuscaloosa storm, or the storm to the west of Tuscaloosa, I should say. It continues to look more and more strong, I guess you could say, on radar. This is a pretty isolated supercell. A lot of this stuff down here in Mississippi is becoming a little messier. It's you can see that the cold front's getting closer. Stuff's getting a little bit more congealed and messy here.
new tornado
It doesn't look
warning
like
has been
this
issued.
Tuscaloosa cell is having that problem yet. So that could be a problem for the residents of places like Gordo and areas just to the west of Tuscaloosa.
Which one's mine?
New tornado
Air
warning
medium.
includes Meridian, Mississippi. Take shelter in Meridian, Mississippi. And then we've also got a new one in Alabama. And this is way up north, near Elkmont and Ardmore, Alabama. Tornado warning has been issued for Athens, Elkmont, and Ardmore. This is Limestone County. This is to the south of, this is right on the Tennessee, Alabama state line here. The rotation, not very much of it. There's not very much of it. However, on a day like today, every tornado warning we've got to take seriously. Interstate 65 is going to be a dangerous place to be between Ardmore and Athens over the next hour or so. Take shelter if you're out here, especially if you're in Elkmont. It's going to be a big storm. We're still watching Tennessee, by the way, for some strong winds about to come into Chapel Hill, Shelbyville, Wartrace. Get ready. It's coming up there towards you in Murfreesboro as well. Strongest storms, at least for the next little bit, are past Nashville and Clarksville. You guys are just dealing with some heavy rain right now. Back down to the south. What's crazy is we've got even more cells forming out in front of the frontal boundary down south of New Orleans. But thankfully, I think that these are going to get swept up before they cause too much of a problem. But we are going to have to watch these in the meantime. As they eventually do cross over Lake Pontchartrain up towards extreme southern portions of Mississippi here. We just got a new severe thunderstorm warning for northern Mississippi. This is going to be for Alcorn, Itawamba, and Lee counties in Mississippi. Get ready. And we've got an update from Andy. Go ahead.
Hi, Ryan. In our radar-indicated PDS warning that we have down in Covington, Mississippi, there's now debris signature there on the correlation coefficient east of Bassfield, headed up towards the area right between Seminary and Collins here. So a very close call incoming for Collins and Seminary and areas further to the northeast. In this warning, there is a tornado ongoing within this radar-indicated PDS warning.
Thank you so much, Andy. This is getting really concerning looking here on radar. We've got a damage that's been done likely here between Bethel and Melba by a big tornado that's going to continue to do damage as it goes up towards Seminary. So right now, the specific location where this tornado is, or its approximate location, is going to be near Sumrall. Specifically close to Sumrall Road and Roach Creek. It's going to continue to move off to the north and east towards Seminary on its approach. It's going to parallel Smyrna Road, past the Smyrna Landmark Missionary Baptist Church, past all of these little communities. There's actually quite a bit of households in the path that this tornado will take here. And they're all kind of along Smyrna Road. So if you know anybody that lives on Smyrna Road or Mike's Corner Road, they're in a very dangerous situation right now as a big tornado is coming through.
By the way, I'm getting my laptop fixed this week.
PDS tornado warning now in effect for, still in effect, I should say, for Taylorsville and Laurel, as this is getting dangerously close to Seminary. There's a chance, something that we've talked about a lot over the past couple of days is we've talked about occlusions. Now, that I don't think that this storm is necessarily, close to the stage where it would occlude. But one of the things that we do have to watch out for here in Collins is to not let our guard down as we see the parent supercell motion is in this direction right here. There's always a chance at the last moment these things can curl up and do some deviant motion like this. So we need Collins to be underground, taking shelter. Same thing for you guys back there in Taylorsville. If we see this thing move in the same direction, it might go to your southeast, but there's always a chance that it could curl back up towards you. Connor Croft has got something interesting on his feed here. He's up on this storm What is this? This is the one up there in Jasper County, Mississippi. So this is the not our PDS warned storm, but our tornado warning for Jasper County, the one that's getting ready to move up towards Garlandville, Mount Vernon, and eventually up there towards Hickory and Chunky.
Thunder.
So yeah, he's got a great view of the base of that storm. You can see that this is a storm that wants to produce a tornado, but it is not right now, as far as we can tell. But it's honestly, it's close. It looks a lot more impressive in person than it does on radar.
Hey, Ron, you copy?